He's PSI product, he's PSI member or not. It's all about the human. I interview hundreds of people.
Today, on Under Spotlight, we have the Group Human Capital Director at PSI, with over 21 years of experience as Human Capital Director, and managing more than 1,000 employees across 7 countries. Georgina Asad, welcome to Director Under Spotlight.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Today, we're putting the spotlight on whatever happens in the kitchen, where all the good advice and guidance are being cooked. In today's episode, it's our turn to hear from you. So we'll be asking you 5 questions. You'll have a chance to skip 1 question. However, the 5th one will be spot 30. You will have 30 seconds to answer it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Question 1. Why real estate?
It's not about real estate. It's about a human. HR in every and each industry, it's the same. It's what you are looking for. It's the challenge. It's yourself. It's what you want to get, what you want to improve. It's the way that you want to put your fingerprint on it. For real estate, it's very challenging because you are dealing with many hundreds of people, different calibers, and your aim is not to hire. Your aim is to target the talented people, the different people.
When you see talented people, there's also a special character that needs to be within the sales people. For example, let's take sales. You hire for sales, you hire for marketing, you hire for all the departments across all the 7 countries. So having talents is very important, and it's very challenging, as you said.
Yes. I do respect years of experience, certificates, but what I'm looking for, and I always do, is the passion. Okay. If you have passion, you can succeed. So I'm looking for people with passion in order to do the job.
Okay, very interesting. Even for the viewers who are watching this, they would like to know more about, like, from an HR perspective, how are they being selected? How are they being chosen? Is it based on the CV? And as you said a while ago, it's not about just the numbers of years of experience. It's also about their actual passion and talent. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's something funny, but I will share it. I call them PSI product. So when I have interview, I look to the candidate and I assume if he gonna be one of us or not. You can tell when you work on HR, you have this, what we call it, it's like a taste. Mm-hmm. It's like something. You look at the candidate and you know he gonna pass or not. Mm-hmm. He's the right candidate. He's the right one for this position or not. Mm-hmm. It's the chemistry. It's the personality. It's everything about him.
Mm-hmm. Like a PSI character. Like is it PSI material or not?
Yes, I interview hundreds of people. Mm-hmm. With years of experience, with master, with doctorate. Not everyone passed in the interview. Mm-hmm. It's not about the certificate, as I said. It's not about the years of experience, where he came from. It's about the character. He's PSI product, he's PSI member or not.
Fair enough. I'm going to go to question 2. Let's assume it was reported to you that one of the top performing sales agents who is constantly disrespectful towards their colleagues. Okay, so that's your top performer being constantly disrespectful towards their colleagues. How would you handle the situation while ensuring company interest and team morale?
As HR, we focus on a human, as it's the core of the company. Okay. Plus, we are working closely with the L&D. And when we hire any employee, we do something called psychometric test.
Okay.
Psychometric test tells us if this person fit in this position. Mm-hmm. So in case if we face such thing, we're gonna work closely with the L&D department. Okay. on development plan.
Okay.
In order to know what's the weaknesses and transform it to strength.
Okay, so for the viewers who are hearing this, the L&D is our learning and development department that is under the human capital department. And also about the psychometric assessments, just to clarify, these are widely used usually in career guidance and employments to match a person's ability and personality to a suitable career or a role. Is this correct? Is this how it is?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's quite interesting. Okay, given the fact that this, for example, this assessment will be done over I'm not sure, over a year or over how long is it?
The assessment, we do it when we hire people. Before we hire the people, it's one of the recruitment cycle we have. And for the personal development plan, it takes 1 year because it covers all the areas on his career path, starting from the skills, the values, the tasks, and there will be a milestone on it, and there will be a monitor.
Okay, so moving to question 3, in 2023, we were celebrating the end of year awards, right? And some of the agents or managers even were rewarded for completing 10 and even some of them 17 years with PSI family, which I find really, really fascinating. However, my question to you would be, do you think that this milestone is long and we should consider the employees that completed, for example, 5 years?
Okay. You want it as a HR or as a Georgina?
Maybe both. Let's go with Georgina first.
Okay. As Georgina, I don't link it with number of years.
Okay.
Sometimes you hire employee and you recognize him or her from day one. Okay. And sometimes it takes years and no one recognize him or her. Okay. The majority in the market or the best practice in the market, let's say they do the recognition award 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and 20. Okay. What makes people been recognized? Their personality, their achievement, what they achieved, what value they added to the company. As HR, I don't like to link it, honestly, with number of years.
Okay. So from your perspective, the number of years don't always matter?
No.
Okay. Yet real estate is known to have a high turnover number. What are the effects of that on the employees and the company? So we said that we have people who have been with us for 10 and 17 years, which is, once again, really fascinating. However, the industry itself is known for that. So how does it affect the employees and the company itself?
Okay, as PSI, I will talk about PSI.
Okay.
I don't consider that we have a very high number. Today you have to take it in two batches: termination and resignation. We don't terminate. But if people decide to leave for certain reason or for personal reason, I can't stop them. It's their life. But comparing to the market and with the ratio and with the number of employees, we don't have that number.
Okay.
Plus in sales, people keeps in and out. It's not because of the company or because of the employee. It's the market.
Yes.
It's the sales. But for PSI, I don't consider that we have a high number.
I would agree with you, to be honest. It's hard to believe, but I would agree with you because as we speak now, I have at least 4 or 5 people who have completed more than 10 years at PSI as sales agents and then who became managers and so on. Let's go to question 4. In a company as diverse as PSI, how do you sustain the well-being of the employees by ensuring a healthy and inclusive environment for everyone in a diverse company, once again?
Okay. As I said...
and please just keep in mind that we have branches across 7 countries. So it's different cultures, different personalities.
Yes, we have different culture in PSI. And we have diversity. And not anyone can fit in PSI.
Okay.
We agreed on that.
Yes.
But I love the environment here as Georgina. And what we have and others they don't have, we take care of the employee. And because of that, we hired the empowerment manager. And her work and her scope to focus on the employee and to solve their problem and to be close and to empower them. So I think by someone like her, we're not gonna have this issue or we're gonna struggle with the employees.
Now it's time for Spot 30. You will pick a question from the raffle next to you, and you'll have 30 seconds to answer it. Go ahead. And can you please read the question out loud to us?
As the human capital director, when someone faces a problem, they come to you, but when you face a problem, who do you go to?
Because it's a given. We want to know.
You want to know?
Yes.
Okay, usually I don't face a problem here. As a HR, as a human capital director, I'm the one who's responsible to solve the problem.
Correct.
So if I can't solve my problem, how are you gonna solve the others?
So like you don't have a go-to person, whether
No.
higher or lower on the hierarchy that you would
No,
go to?
usually if I want to talk about my team, they know me. So they ask me, Miss Gina, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I said yes, sometimes I said no. Mm-hmm. So they tap on my shoulder and they give me a hug and that's it.
Okay. Before you leave, I would like you to please write us a name of a PSI employee who you would like to see on the program. You can use the pen and paper next to you and just fold it and keep it aside. We don't want to announce who it would be as of now. Great. If you liked the episode, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Join us in the next episode to know who will be under spotlight. Will it be another director, agent, manager? Once again, Georgina, I would like to tell you thank you so much for being here with us today. And the episode was very interesting, and I'm very sure that a lot of people, starting from myself and beyond, would love to hear your answers. Because as I said, we don't usually know what's happening behind the scenes or in the background or in the kitchen, what's being cooked. And today we had the chance to hear from you and to understand from you even further what's happening there.
Thanks for having me today. It was interesting, honestly, and I enjoy it.
That's excellent. Okay. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Farah.